Hi collectors, time for another Mad item review. So in this case we have another fairly rare item. This is a Thailand bootleg Mad. So as far as I'm aware they made 4 standard edition Mad magazine takeoffs with other content, and then they did another super special or some other edition. I don't have the other edition, but I've got the first 4 Thailand Mads. So you'll notice that this is actually a cracked cover. This one, they didn't actually use Mad, but they've got Mad content inside. So I believe that actually says Mad in Thai. So I've got Star Wars on the front here. Star Wars on the inside cover. Jack Rickard did the art for that one. So as I said, this is a cracked cover, but it's actually not cracked content. There may be some. I don't know who did this parody, for example. It doesn't look Mad necessarily. Yeah, so we've got the Star Wars parody there. As I said with the other videos, it's a bit weird. They add other stuff into it that's not necessarily comic related. Star Wars. Oh, that's interesting. They've done all the artwork. So they have actually done some artwork for these magazines because they would have had to typeset that into Thai. So that's interesting. We have a Spy vs Spy there. Looks like a Prohess. Yes, it is. Another Spy vs Spy. We have How to Teenage by George Woodbridge and Larry Siegel. The layout of that may also be a paperback. As I said in the other videos, they seem to have taken it from Mad Magazine paperbacks as well as magazines. Seem to have some art by Coca there, I would say. Could be corrected. And then we have another James Bond, going by 007, James Bond parody. It doesn't look like Mad, it could be cracked, I suppose. A lot of the artists actually moved from cracked to Mad and back again, so you'd never always know that it was necessarily in Mad unless you can look that up. Okay, so this was definitely from cracked. They've left some English in the bottom there. And this is also telling me that that is actually a paperback because of how that's laid out. It's interesting how they haven't bootlegged one just particular, format. They haven't ripped an entire magazine. They've tried to make a new one of other pieces. Of course, not the right thing to do, but it's just interesting what they did back at that time. We have some Don Martin art there. Looks like a Jack Davis. I would say it is. Yeah, more Jack Davis. More Don Martin. Some Sergio Aragones. Again, I think this is a paperback that they've taken it from. Maybe not. And they've done a review of Grease, I assume Grease the musical, and the back. Yeah, with the other ones they had a parody at the front and then a review at the back of the same movie, but I don't think this had Grease in it. Not sure what the butterfly represents. Some more Don Martin there. And Don Martin, and I assume that's Sergio. Yeah, it would be. Okay, and on the back it has a cover called The Silencers. Now I'm pretty sure that's a Mad back cover because I'm quite anti-smoking and that's got cigarettes in it. Could be corrected on that. But anyway, that's the end in the series of Thailand Mad. I'll just put them all together so that you can see them one more time. Okay, so that's all 4 of the Thailand bootleg. As I said, I think there's one more. It was a super special or something, but these are all the numbered ones. Okay, that's all for this item. As always, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be good, and we'll catch you next time.